Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. It's been a while since I've posted here and just wanted to give you guys something I've been thinking about. I just want to give you guys an update and dive into the issues of online privacy and internet security. So what I want to cover today is why using a strong password is important. And not only is using a strong password important, you need to be using unique passwords across all your accounts. This 10, 20 years ago, this might have seemed impossible because there were no good password manager tools. They were clunky, they were hard to use if they even existed at all. But now there's so many password management tools that basically make it kind of integrated with your device to use unique passwords for all of your online accounts. The reason this is so important is because let's say I have a password for my banking account. My password is password1. Okay, well, if my email account password is also password1, the person who is able to find out my email password can then access my banking information, my bank account. This might not seem like an obvious step because, well, how would someone know if you have an account on a website? Well, if they hack into your email and they see you have emails from US Bank, well then odds are you have a US Bank account. And if your password's the same for all your online accounts, it's pretty easy to get into that account using your email address and your password. So whether it's your bank account, whether it's your email, whether it's something that you think is, not that serious, like I don't know, like a Gmail account that you don't use or something, that can still provide access into other accounts that you use, especially if you used it as a two-factor authentication backup or something like that, where people can use your email account to potentially reset the password for all your other email accounts. So that's just something to think of when you're creating passwords online. And then secondly, how do you find a password management tool? Well, if you're using a Mac or an iPhone, keychain access is built into the device and will provide you with a pretty good solution to keeping your passwords private while also making it easy to access them. You just go to a website, click on a password field, and the phone itself or the Mac computer will just suggest your password. As far as Windows goes, there's a lot of different options as far as if you want to use something that's installed on your computer or if you want to use a browser extension or something. I recommend ones that are installed on your computer just so there's not any issues with connecting to the cloud or anything like that. I really like KeePass, KeePass X. They're kind of all related. They're all based on the same software. They're just owned by different people. One's open source, one's not. So look into those. I think you're going to get a lot of value out of it. And maybe even if you don't see any value right now, in 6 to 12 months, your password could possibly be compromised. We see companies that are big and supposedly reliable all the time kind of lose control of millions of users' passwords and information, like bits of information. So if you're going to be using accounts online, I definitely recommend you use unique passwords across all those accounts. And then finally, I just want to give you guys one tip for protecting yourself from these types of hacks. I want you to go to HaveIBeenPwned.com. HaveIBeenPwned, Pwened, is a site that kind of goes through all of the reported hacks and breaches online and goes through their the contents of the breach and looks to see if your information has been hacked. So you just enter a password that you use on a given website, or you enter your email address, and it'll search their database of millions of rows of data that have been acquired via hack or data breach or whatever, and they'll let you know if your information is included in those files. So it's a powerful tool. Again, it's HaveIBeenPwned. Check it out if you want to see if your passwords have been compromised, and then if they have, just change your passwords. That's the easiest way to fix that problem. If you've noticed, charges or weird activity in your banking account, that's a little more serious. You should contact your bank. But if you haven't noticed anything going weird, or you're getting weird emails that say, hey, we noticed a new login in Russia. Well, I'm not in Russia, so that's something I should be worried about, and I should change my password. So keeping a strong password is the first line of defense. I've said that 100 times, but I really recommend using a strong, easy to use password manager so that you actually use it, and create some unique passwords for every website you have an account on. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, and stay tuned for more videos soon.